Hi everyone, it's Lourdes Galang and I'm a franchise consultant of iFranchise Business Services Corporation. So in this video, gusto kong i-discuss sa inyo kung bakit magandang business ang coffee shop. And I will give you some reasons kung bakit mo siya i-consider as a business that you can start with. And also, if you're looking for businesses na pwede nyo i-franchise, then you will also get an idea kung bakit pwede nyo rin i-consider na mag-franchise ng isang coffee shop business. And again, as I've mentioned, I'm a franchise consultant of iFranchise Business Services. So mostly, lahat ng mga details na I will be sharing in this video ay galing mismo sa experiences natin sa ating sariling coffee shop franchise package, which is the Coffee Spot franchise. So I hope that you will learn a lot from this video. So again, as I've mentioned kanina, i-discuss ko sa inyo kung bakit magandang business ang coffee shop. Kung talagang naghahanap ka ngayon ng business na pwede mong simulan or kung anong klaseng business ang pwede mong i-franchise na sa tingin mo ay magiging patok or talagang magiging maganda yung takbo ng business na to, then watch this video. So, syempre, unang-una na natitignan natin sa isang business kung maganda siya is yung profitability, di ba? Sa lahat naman tayo, kapag papasok sa isang business, ang talagang pinaka-goal natin ay yung kumita, which is to earn profits, di ba? So, let's look at the profitability of having a coffee shop business. Now, before I show you the profitability of a coffee shop business, I just want to show you a client testimonial of ours. Isa sa mga coffee spot franchisee po namin ito. So, sabi niya dito, opo sir, for sure, nag-extend na po kami oras. Pakiramdaman pa din namin flow. Pero bitin po ng 10 p.m. Haha, dami pa humahabol pag gabi. So, dyan natin nakikita na talagang ang coffee shop, patok talaga siya na business. Kasi biruin mo, 10 p.m. na, marami pa rin naghahabol ng mga customers kung open sila. So, they have to decide to extend yung kanilang hours of operation. And naka 20,000 plus sila. May voucher po kasi, so net namin 13,000 pesos. And then, kagabi, naka 10,000 pesos net po kami. So, just imagine, no, sa isang araw, supposed to be dapat 20,000 pesos dahil nga may voucher sila, so 13,000 yung naging net. And then the following day, 10,000 pesos. So, yan po yung profitability ng isang coffee shop business. So, again, yung mga examples na ibibigay ko sa inyo rito are from the details that we have with our own franchise package pagdating sa coffee shop, which is yung coffee spot nga. So, dito, sa single shot espresso, makikita natin na nakalist na dito yung cost, yung suggested retail price, and yung SRP, tapos yung profit. Pag nakita mo yung profit, nasa 87% para sa single shot espresso. Biruin mo ang cost lang ng isang single shot espresso sa amin sa coffee spot ay 8 pesos and 77 cents. Pero ang suggested retail price nito ay 65 pesos. Meaning to say, yan yung amount na bibilhin ng mga customers mo pagdating sa iyong coffee shop. So, ang profit mo dyan, since 87%, kikita ka ng 56 pesos and 23 cents. Pero syempre, meron tayong ibabawas na 12% VAT. So, magiging net profit after tax mo ay 48 pesos and 43 cents. Then, sa cafe latte naman, hindi ko na po i-discuss yung cost, yung SRP, yung profit, yung 12% VAT. Doon na po tayo agad sa net profit after tax. So, sa cafe latte, sa 8 ounce na cup, 46 pesos and 3 cents. Pagdating naman sa salted caramel na 12 ounce, ang net profit after tax mo dito ay 44 pesos and 32 cents. Okay? So, ang profit mo dito is 51%. And then, ang mocha frap naman, pag 16 ounce, ang net profit after tax ay 47 pesos and 4 cents. Okay? So, eto po yung mga possible na pwede mong kitain net profit after tax na every time na makakabenta ka ng ganito sa iyong coffee shop. So, ngayon, doon na tayo sa daily sales. Okay? So, let's say for example, sa single shot espresso, dahil nasa 48 pesos and 43 cents yung net profit after tax nito, sa isang araw nakakabenta ka ng 10 cups nito. So, ang total net profit after tax mo in a day would be 484 pesos and 30 cents. Sa cafe latte naman, nakapagbenta ka rin ng 10 cups nito, so you will get 460 pesos and 30 cents na total net profit after tax. Sa salted caramel na 12 ounce, 15 cups naman ang nabibenta mo dito kasi syempre mas marami yung gusto yung salted caramel frap, mocha frap, or kung ano ng mga frappuccino dyan compared sa hot drinks, okay? So, ang kikitain mo dito, total net profit after tax mo ay 664 pesos and 80 cents. Sa mocha frap naman, it's 705 pesos and 60 cents kung makabenta ka ng 15 cups per day. Okay? So, eto, conservative pa po ito. Alam naman natin kung gaano kabenta ang mga frap, ang mga hot drinks, pagdating sa online and even offline na ngayon, pwede ka na pumunta sa mga coffee shop ulit, diba? Nakikita natin, minsan, pinipilahan pa talaga ang mga coffee shop. So, ang total net profit mo per day ay pwedeng umabot ng 2,315 pesos. Net profit after tax, meaning to say, malinis na po ito, okay? So, eto na talaga yung profit mo kasi naibawas na dito yung 12% VAT, yung costing and everything. So, ayan. So, kung total net profit per day mo ay 2,315, i-times mo yun sa 30 days. Kung nag-ooperate ka ng 30 days, total net profit mo per month would be 69,450 pesos. And then, pag binultiply natin in 12 months, ang total net profit mo per year would be 833,400 pesos. So, kung tatanungin mo yung sarili mo ngayon, conservative pa po itong computation na ginawa natin, masasabi mo ba sa sarili mo na profitable ang isang coffee shop business? So, ikaw na lang mismo mag-isa sumagot niyan based dito sa pinakita ko sa inyo na mga computation. Now, let's go to the feasibility side of the business. So, when we actually make a feasibility study, isa sa kinoconsider natin na feasible ang isang business is kapag alam mong may mga pupunta talaga ng mga customers, di ba? Syempre, hindi ka naman magtatayo ng business na alam mong lalangawin lang or hindi naman pupuntahan or tatangkilikin ng mga tao, di ba? And alam naman natin ng mga coffee shop, kapag maganda yung ambience, maganda yung aesthetic ng coffee shop, talagang pupuntahan at pupuntahan yan. And at the same time, kung masarap din yung coffee, 'di ba? Talagang may enjoy nila yung experience nila doon sa coffee shop na pupuntahan nila. And as you can see here, puntahan talaga ang mga coffee shop. Kasi iba yung nabibigay na experience kapag nasa coffee shop, kahit mga barkada or mga lovers or kahit business meetings or family gatherings, 'di ba? Talagang pinupuntahan ng mga tao usually pag gustong mag-meet sa coffee shop. So kung feasibility lang ang pag-uusapan, yes, it's very feasible. And kahit sabihin natin na depende sa location, yes, pwedeng depende ngayon sa location, pero dahil sa lakas ng social media, online marketing, minsan kahit nasa kasulok-sulukan ka pa yata, and minsan kung ano pa yung nasa kasulok-sulukan na coffee shop, pupuntahan ng mga tao pag nakita nila sa social media or may mag-post lang dyan at mag-promote, 'di ba? So, ganun na ka-powerful ngayon ng online marketing para mai-promote natin yung coffee shop business natin once na mag-decide tayo na magtayo or mag-open nga ng sarili nating coffee shop. So, ayan, as you can see here, 'di ba, ang dami laging tao sa mga coffee shop. And yung mga nakikita nyo pong pictures ngayon, eto po pictures po mismo ito ng mga coffee spot franchises namin. So again, sabi ko nga sa inyo, yung mga details or information that you will be seeing here in my presentation, syempre kinuha ko to sa based sa experience na rin at sa details that we have in our coffee spot franchise. So ayan, ang dami talagang nagpupunta sa mga coffee shop. Now, another reason ko bakit magandang magtayo ng coffee shop ngayon, kasi pwede mong i-online market or i-offline. Meaning to say, pwede mong i-list yung coffee shop mo sa Foodpanda or Grab. So, may online source of income ka or may online source of sales ka para sa coffee shop mo. And sa offline naman, yun nga, pwede kang puntahan ng mga tao kasi gusto nila may experience yung coffee shop. So, dun sila mismo bibili sa coffee shop mo, 'di ba? So, both online and offline, may possible source of sales ka. So, additional source of income yun for you kasi hindi na lang magre-rely yung coffee shop mo sa mga pupunta sa coffee shop. Pero, mas madami pa usually yung nag-order sa online. Kasi, syempre, pag online, maya't maya pasok ng order sa Foodpanda or sa Grab, diba? Tapos gagawin mo lang naman. Lalo na kung hindi naman malaki yung space mo for coffee shop na pwede mag-accommodate ng more than 30 or more than 50 na mga customers, diba? Pero at least sa online, pwede kang mag-accommodate ng 30 to 50 orders in a day. So, ayan po yung ating mga coffee spot franchisees. And then, another reason bakit magandang business ang coffee shop, kasi pwede kang magkaroon ng 3 business in 1. Pwede kang may drinks, may pastries, tsaka hot meals, 'di ba? Imbis na magtayo ka ng business na separate yung business for drinks, tapos magtayo ka ng pastry business mo or magtayo ka ng restaurant mo na nag-o-offer ng mga hot meals, dito sa coffee shop, pwedeng lahat yan ilagay mo na sa coffee shop mo. Kasi, di ba, usually pag pupunta ka sa coffee shop, may mga makikita ka doon na nagtitinda rin ng pastries. Tapos, meron din silang ino-offer na hot meals. So, kagaya nito, ito yung mga products natin with coffee spot. So, dito merong hot, may cold, may frap, may smoothies, may Italian soda, may ice. So, iba't iba yung pwede pagpilian ng mga customers natin kung anong drinks ang trip nila. And then, merong mga hot meals. So, ayan, nakikita ninyo, di ba? And usually, yung mga pumupunta talaga sa coffee shop, parang fine dining experience na rin yung ina-expect nila. Diba? As you can see here, may burger, may fries, may tapsilog, merong chicken tenders, and then sasamahan nila nung drinks. So, isipin mo din, pag nag-dine-in si customer sa'yo, bumili na siya ng drinks, tapos meron pa siyang hot meals or meron pa siyang binili na nasa food menu ninyo. O, diba? So, hitting 3 birds in 1 stone to na klase ng business. Ito din yung sample ng mga pastries, di ba? Pwede ka mag-offer ng cake. Syempre, pagkatapos nila kumain ng hot meals, kung nag-breakfast sila or nag-order din sila ng brewed coffee or ng kahit ano pang klase ng hot drinks dyan or kape, gusto nila may panghimagas, pang dessert, meron ka na rin, may pastries ka na rin na pwede yung offer, pwedeng cake or cupcakes, di ba? So, as you can see here, pwede rin ipa-order mo for online delivery yung mga pastries mo, diba? So, pwede nag-order sila sa inyo ng mga hot or cold drinks or mga frap, tapos pwedeng samahan na rin nila ng mga pastries mo or yung mga hot meals nga. And ito, example lang to ng menu ng isa sa coffee spot franchisee namin. Diba, kompleto na, may beverage, may food menu, may pang breakfast, sandwich, may pang sharing plates, may pasta, and then yun nga, may pastries din. So, kung nag-iisip ka na magtayo ng restaurant or magtayo ka ng pastry business, why not consider na lang yung coffee shop business kasi lahat na mai-incorporate mo. 3 business in 1 na, di ba? So next thing that we're going to discuss is the affordability of starting a coffee shop business. Now, with iFranchise Business Services, we have our coffee spot franchise package. And I would say that we are offering an affordable franchise package for those who wants to start their coffee shop business at gusto nilang magsimula by franchising a coffee shop business. So, ang regular package namin ay nag-iisa lang naman. So, ito yung 750,000 pesos. Ito yung coffee spot franchise package namin with inclusions. Meaning to say, pag nagbayad ka sa amin ng 750,000 pesos, hindi lang franchise fee yung binabayaran mo, pero may mga included na doon sa franchise package. At ang inclusions na yon, that would be the perspective store design, CS counter, lighted circle signage, menu TV display, and doon sa equipment set naman, it has the espresso machine, grinder, blender, metal tamper, bench support, knockbox, steaming pitcher, milk thermometer, 1-pack echo cleaner, marketing collaterals with celebrity ambassador, opening support with celebrity appearance, and usually si Danielle Machanaga po yung mag-grace ng appearance sa opening ng inyong coffee spot franchise. And then yung initial inventory worth 10,000 pesos, franchise and training manuals, 2 sets of barista uniform. Now, 5 years po ang contract ninyo kapag nag-franchise kayo sa amin sa coffee spot at no royalty fee. So, tandaan nyo po, pag nag-franchise kayo ng coffee spot sa amin to start your coffee shop business, wala pong royalty fee. Okay? So, tandaan nyo po yan. Now, you have the options to, syempre, do your research and check other coffee shop businesses na nagpapa-franchise din kung saan sa tingin ninyo mas interested kayo na mag-franchise, diba? So, I'm just going to give you a comparison of the other coffee shop franchise opportunities that you could take a look at and then you could compare sa coffee spot franchise namin. So, I have here Cafe Amazon. Ang franchise fee nila ay 3 million pesos. Royalty fee is 3%. Marketing fee is 3%. Sa Bose Coffee naman, franchise fee is 1 million and initial investment is 1 million. So, para sa mga magtatanong, bakit may franchise fee na tapos may initial investment pa? Okay, yung franchise fee kasi usually binabayaran mo yan doon sa franchising company or doon sa franchisor para lang magkaroon ka ng right na gamitin nga yung kanilang business. Kasi nga nagpa-franchise ka sa kanila, diba? So you're going to use the built system nila doon sa kanilang coffee shop and yun na lang yung gagayahin mo, kokopyahin mo. Yung initial investment, yan yung
capital expenses na aside from sa franchise fee na babayaran mo para nga magamit mo yung brand, yung built-in system nila dun sa kanilang coffee shop business, yung initial investment naman that would include yung mga equipments, mga supplies, materials, constructions, furnitures, and fixtures. So, yun po yung difference ng franchise fee or ng initial investment or initial capital. So, meaning to say, you will have to shell out around 2 million or 3 million. Depende rin po kasi sa magiging space or location nung pagtatayuan nyo ng inyong coffee shop. Okay? So, with Bo's Coffee, may royalty fee na 5%, may marketing fee na 2%. And then, kapag sa Figaro, may franchise fee na 1.5 million, investment mo pwedeng umabot sa 3.2 million to 7 million. May minimum size sila, which is 15 square meters. And they have different formats for their coffee shop franchise. With Mocha Blends Cafe, franchise fee 750,000 pesos, 5 million estimated franchise cost, and then may kiosk din sila, 700,000 pesos, and then 3 million estimated franchise cost. And they have their espresso bar, 350,000 pesos, 2 million estimated franchise cost. May royalty fee din po sila na 5% of gross sales. And with Bean Leaf naman, franchise fees 880,000 pesos, investment capital 2.5 million to 3 million. So at least makikita nyo dito, you will get an idea kung ano yung franchise fee na babayaran ninyo, kung may kasama na bang inclusions doon, and then yung initial investment or magiging initial capital ninyo kapag nagpatayo kayo ng coffee shop. And then syempre yung comparison kung may royalty fee ba dito or may marketing fee na kailangan na bayaran. So again, you have to do your research kung aling coffee shop ang ifa-franchise ninyo. I'm just giving you an idea or examples kung ano yung mga iba't ibang coffee shop na nagpapa-franchise din so you can have comparison. But it's really up to you to decide kung alin ang ifa-franchise ninyo. Total cash layout or yung total capital expenses na magagastos mo para lang masimulan mo ang coffee spot franchise. So, ito yung ibibigay ko sa inyo na example, breakdown ng total capital expense, yung talagang kabuuan na ilalabas mo na pera para lang masimulan mo yung coffee shop business. Kasi hindi naman porket nagbayad ka na ng franchise package sa coffee spot, kahit na may mga inclusions na yon, may mga iba't ibang expenses ka pa rin that you would have to prepare for para talagang mag-operate ang iyong coffee shop business kung magpa-franchise ka nga sa amin sa coffee spot, okay? So, sa mga ibang coffee shop, syempre may iba rin silang total cash layout or total capital expenses na pwede lang i-breakdown sa'yo para mag-guide ka kung magkano yung aabutin. Kagaya nga na na-mention natin kanina, di ba, may 2M, may 3.227 million. So, depende po talaga. So, with coffee spot franchise, just to give you an example, magbabayad ka sa amin ng 750,000 pesos na franchise package. And then aside from that, may mga outsourced ka pa na bibilhin, which is around 100,000 pesos. Initial inventory, including milk tea, that's 110,000 pesos. Advance and deposit rental, kung uupa ka or magre-rent ka ng building na pagtatayuan mo ng coffee shop business mo, then you will have to pay that rental. Kung sa'yo naman yung building na yun, di wala itong advance and deposit rental na to, which is around 60,000 pesos. And then sa utility deposit and permits, that could be up to 20,000 pesos. And then sa miscellaneous, 50,000 pesos. And then yung leasehold improvements like yung furnitures, fixtures, working drawings, aircon, naaabot ng 480,000 pesos. So in total, ang pwede mo maging total cash layout kapag nag-franchise ka sa amin ng coffee spot, abutin ng 1,570,000 pesos. Now, this is just an average, okay? Depende pa rin sa size, sa location, kung ano pa yung dapat i-improve doon. Pwedeng mas mataas, pwedeng mas maging mababa sa 1,570,000 pesos kasi it will really depend sa laki ng location. Kasi kung sobrang laki ng location yan, syempre, mas madami yung furnitures and fixtures, mas madami yung kailangan na i-improve sa area, mas malaki yung gagastusin mo dun sa leasehold improvements, okay? But this is just to give you an idea kung magkano yung pwedeng maging total capital expenses mo aside dun sa babayaran mo na franchise package sa amin na 750,000 pesos. So, remember lang po, sa amin, sa Coffee Spot franchise, no royalty fee. Meaning to say, kung ano man yung kikitain mo pag tinayo mo yung Coffee Spot franchise mo, sayong-sayo na po yung income doon, yung net profit mo po. And then we have no setup fee, no cash ban, no hidden charges po. And if you're planning to franchise with us sa pagtatayo nyo ng coffee shop, Napakadali lang po ng steps. Just fill up the franchise application form, submit initial requirements, and then pay the franchise fee and sign the franchise agreement. You can set an appointment with me. We will have free food tasting, franchise seminar, free crew training, and business support once you become our franchisee, and we do offer location assistance. So if you have any questions, just contact me or we can set up an appointment, pwedeng online, or you can visit our office in Green Hills, Manila by appointment para na rin po makapag free coffee tasting kayo and free food tasting. So you can contact me at 0970-641-1373 or email me at ifranchise.inquiry@gmail.com. Again, this is Lourdes Galang and I'm a franchise consultant for iFranchise Business Services Corporation.
So, thank you for watching the entire video and I hope ay natutunan kayo sa mga na-share ko sa inyo ng mga possible reasons why you would consider na magandang business nga talaga ang coffee shop. So, lahat ng mga details na na-share ko sa inyo, yun po talaga yung details or information that we also have with our coffee spot franchise. So, syempre, ba't pa ako lalayo ng example na pwede ko ibigay sa inyo kung hindi sa real experiences that we have with our franchises kung bakit parami din talaga yung mga clients namin or franchises namin na nagpa-franchise ng aming coffee spot. So, if you have any questions or interesado ka to franchise our coffee spot, just message me. You can see the details on my screen and also on the description box below. And I will help you get started with your coffee shop business. So, thank you for watching. Bye!